Continuing with ratios, we will usually be given labels with the quantities. So 6 tests for 30 students, and we would need to write that as a fraction in simplest form. Again, the first number in the ratio is your numerator, and you can use a label there to help keep you organized. And the second number in the ratio is going to be a denominator. So I have 6 tests for 30 students. Again, I'm going to divide this by some fraction using the highest common denominator if I can. 6 is a factor of both numbers, so I would divide by 6 over 6, which would equal 1, and I can put the unit back in, 1 test for every 5 students. Likewise, we can have improper fractions and model them the same way. So I'm going to turn the ratio into a fraction by taking the first number in the ratio and including the unit for it, and dividing that by the second number in the ratio, also including the unit there. Now I'm going to look for a common factor between 160 and 12, and you may or may not be able to find the greatest common factor. You can always just go through by a common factor that you do know. So I'm just going to try to use 2 in here and see if I can get any further from that. 160 students divided by 2 would be 80 students. 12 advisors divided by 2 would be 6 advisors. And I still see that these are both even, so I can then divide by 2 again, which means I could have divided by 2 times 2, or 4 over 4. 80 divided by 2 would equal 40. 6 divided by 2 would equal 3. So I have 40 students for every 3 advisors. Since 40 and 3 do not share a common factor, this is the ratio written as a fraction in simplest form.